Good evening, everyone. I am Mark, your fat friend,
And I'm James, your black friend.
and this is the Fat and Black Connection. Podmas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Uh,
I decided I was here, so I was like, oh, you know what? I was gonna go live at 8:15, but I didn't realize you were going live too. So I was like, you know what? Let me just jump on it.
yeah, no, I didn't intend to go live. My intention was to record it and load it, but I just things were hectic today at work, and then I was running late tonight, and got to my desk and sat down, and it was like 7:35, and I'm like, okay. My videos generally run 10 to 12 minutes. By the time I make the video, post produce, and upload, it's cutting it really close.
Right.
So I was like, I'll just hang out for the extra 10 minutes and do this thing live. And so I messaged you once I realized I wasn't going to record. I messaged you to say, I tried calling because I was going to see if you were available, but you, of course, didn't answer and said you'd call me back at 7:38, and I said, when? And then
Yeah.
you didn't respond for 20 minutes. What were you
Right.
doing?
I was
Pooping?
on, I was no, I was on the phone with Joe.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. That is a valid excuse, I suppose. Then. So,
Yeah.
anyways, for the people that are catching us perhaps for the first time, this is a Podmas, and what is a Podmas, James?
Basically, for the last what's the day? The 17th. So for the last 16 days, we have been doing a different episode once a day for the past 16 days,
Mm-hmm.
uh where you have been talking, you going through your whiskey world, what is it, whiskey of the
Whiskey
world,
tour of the world.
whiskey tour of the world, where I have been doing a beer advent calendar. So so we've both been doing our own thing, and it's just we've been getting them out every day and whatnot. And so I was thinking, oh, you know what, tonight I'll go live because I haven't done one yet, and you just happened to be on. So I was like, oh, let me get in it.
Oh, you haven't done any years live?
No,
Oh,
no.
I mean, I've done. I think this is like my third one doing live, aside from the Wednesday nights.
Yeah, like
Um,
yeah, right. Besides the Wednesdays are live, of course, but like this is the first one I was planning to do live, but since you were already on, I was like, let me jump in.
yes, I don't know if you've been following along on mine, but I missed a number of nights. Work's crazy busy. Last week was hectic. I missed like 3 nights in a row.
Oh,
So on Sunday, I caught up.
oh,
Uh,
oh. Wait, you did wait in one episode or just
no, no,
in? Oh,
no,
you
no.
did
I did 4 episodes.
for that. Oh man.
Yeah. So I recorded 4 episodes over the course of like I don't know about 2 hours, and unfortunately, all but one of the whiskeys were not great. One was good,
Yeah.
but the other three not so much.
Yeah, I mean, if it makes you feel any better. Oh well, yeah. Actually, it won't make you feel better. But the beer that I had last night, it was very coffee heavy,
Mm,
and you know me, I'm not a coffee guy.
mhm.
That was I drank it all, of course. Not
You got
basically,
to right.
yeah.
Them's the rules.
But oh my god, that was hard. That was
Yeah.
super hard.
Yeah, last night, the one that I had was Breckenridge, which is a USA. It's out of Colorado,
Like
and
the ski resort.
yeah, yeah, um, and it was actually quite good. It was, I would say, probably my second. Nick Nean is still number one out of Scotland,
Yeah,
or Scotch whiskey, who would think?
yeah.
But Breckenridge was good. I'd give it probably my second or third spot, probably second. Um, And the funny thing about the Breckenridge is I had seen it at Total Wine and Spirits recently,
Hmm.
and I had thought, oh, I should pick this up. It looks good, and it like scores really high. But I was like, wait, I think this is actually in the box. Is that your doorbell?
No, it was my computer.
Oh, so I was like, I think it's in the box, so I might as well try it and make sure instead of just buying a bottle of something that looks good.
Right.
So I did, and it was. So now I'm gonna go probably actually buy a bottle
Go get a bottle of Breckenridge.
to show. So yeah. So what we do here is I drink whiskey, you drink beer, and we kind of talk about it for a few minutes. And it's like a micro episode. So our
Yeah.
normal stuff that we do Wednesday nights at 8 p.m.
Be here tomorrow.
Yeah, be here tomorrow. We talk about a lot of fun, different, interesting things. We talk about the audio dramas and podcasts that we work on. We talk about Kaboom Con, which is a comic convention that we organize,
Yep.
um, and just anything in general. What's our catchphrase, James?
We
Where
talk
we?
about anything and everything as long as it's interesting to us. So
That's right. So, speaking of interesting, you want to go first tonight, or do you want me to?
sure. Yeah, I'll take the lead on this one.
All right, I'm gonna. I don't know if you've seen this, by the way. Have you seen this? Have you heard about this? Check this out. Ooh,
Oh, that's new.
ooh, hold,
Oh,
oh,
oh.
hold up. Oh, oh, oh,
Okay. I dig it.
and oh, quick button to turn the names on and off. Oh, it's so nice. Restream's getting so fanciful. Anyways, you take over. I'll get out of your way.
All right, brother. Well, welcome to the beer advent calendar. Let me see here. Can I switch this over? Can I switch screens?
You should be able to.
Yeah, there we go. Hold on, let me get this. Bam. Beer advent calendar. Okay, so that's what I've been doing. And then we go here. This is how well the days are wrong because I didn't know how to edit the days on here. But anyways, that's a whole different thing. So
So you're on your second set of 12.
yeah, I'm on my second set of 12. So today is day 17. Technically it's number 5. So that's how we get into it. Math, it's fundamental. Anyway, so tonight we are going with number 5. I've pulled the beer. And it is Montego Slay. This is from Newtopia. This is a cider, a matter of fact. That's interesting. I had a cider the other night too. I didn't realize I had two. Concated with, I can't see what all these words are. I see botanical ingredients, forged from the four corners of the earth. So probably something real fancy they're trying to say. So from fruit to festivity. Since the age of antiquity, hard cider has been produced for party people the world over. The vision of Newtopia is to usher in a new era of ciders crafted for celebrations. Newtopia cider, spelled with a Y actually, Cyder, is carefully concocted from 100% West Coast apples, imaginatively intermixed with exotic botanicals forged from the far reaches of the earth. We offer this elixir to you from fruit to festivity. So is that? I'm trying to figure out what the exact name is. Anyways, this is a hard cider, and it says fermented with dragon fruit, watermelon, strawberries, and champagne yeast. That's interesting. Catch it.
Where's he going to be? This is too much fun. This is really.
So this says ingredients: fermented with 5 apple blend, dragon fruit, watermelon, strawberries, and agave nectar. It says serve at 40 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit in a glass. Nose is tropical breeze. Palate, fruitastic voyage. Come along and ride on a fruitastic voyage. Color is electric pink. This was produced and packaged by Newtopia Cider in San Diego, California. This is weird. Naturally gluten-free, lactose-free, and vegan-friendly. Lactose-free? What? Anyways, thanks, I guess, because I'm lactose intolerant, so it helps. So yeah, let's I'm excited for this one. This one actually sounds pretty good. Let's see if it actually looks and tastes as good as it sounds. Oh, that is super pink, bro. That
Interesting.
is that is like this looks like watermelon Jolly Rancher shots that I used to get at the Saddle Rack.
Yeah,
That is, it actually looks like that like the pink champagne.
that's what I was gonna say. Is that does not look like a beer? It looks like
Yeah, this is a cider. To I when
yeah.
I, yeah, so I mean it's along the same lines. That's why I asked the guys. I was like, "Hey, just give me like some of your best stuff," and this is one they gave
Did
me.
you just say no IPAs?
He gave me like two or three. I think he gave me like two other IPAs.
Gave you two. Okay.
No, because I said two because I had one already, and so I just needed. He gave me two more IPAs. The first one that I had, the bottle was an IPA, and then I have another one in there somewhere. But let me give this a try. It definitely smells. I can smell like the watermelony.
Hmm.
Of course, I can. Oh, that is good. Oh, this is very. It's actually. It's almost. It's sweet. It's actually really sweet, which is kind of weird for a cider. I mean, no, that's not true. Because ciders, they're not like bitter or anything, but they have a little more tart, I would say. But this one's really sweet, and I think it's probably because of all the fruit they have in here. I could definitely taste the watermelon and the strawberries.
You've got William Hall checking in. Cheers,
Hey,
William. Welcome to the show.
hello. Yes, cheers.
Stick around for some whiskey in a minute.
Yeah, so definitely this is a good one. I'm gonna I might have to go get some more of these because this is really good. But as usual, how I do mine, let me get over here and do this. Oops. Oop, my bad. I think I messed up somewhere. Hold on, here we go. There we go. And that's so Corey's is the one. Corey's is where I got these beers from. Um, and again, Mark, when you come out, I'm gonna take you over there, and we're gonna actually have some beers in the tap room over there. But other than that, this Montego Sleigh. This is really good. I actually enjoyed this one. This is probably, I mean, as a cider, it's really sweet. As a beer, I don't know if I can count it as a beer, but I will because if that's the case, then this is definitely number two for sure. Out of
Is
all
this
the beers I've
clickbait?
had,
Title says whiskey tour, and you're drinking beer. I'm about to drink the whiskey.
he's drinking whiskey. I drink beer. This was kind of unplanned, so yeah.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and finish this. Mark, take it away, my friend.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So yeah, normally on here we talk about whatever we want, but the last few Podmases, I do whiskey, and I do an episode on the whiskey tour of the world. Handy dandy guide book. So this is a box set of 24 whiskeys from around the world. Picked it up at Costco for about $1.50. It's much more expensive over and just about anywhere else.
Yeah, I imagine.
But I've been drinking these night after night, and I'm ready for a new one. Are you ready for a new one, James?
I'm ready for a new one.
All right, let's
Oh,
take a
there's
look.
like fruit pieces in here, bro.
Oh,
Just noticing that. Yeah.
nice. So tonight, you can see on the screen, I've got my guide. Tonight, I'm going to be drinking M&H Distillery from Israel. It's a classic single malt, 46% alcohol by volume.
Hmm.
I like the logo. It looks like a little bull that's kind of got bumblebee coloring and striped. I don't know what the hell that means, but M&H Distillery is Israel's first single malt distillery. Located in Tel Aviv, the distillery crafts single malt whiskeys that embody innovation and creativity, but which also follow the regulations in place in Scotland.
Hmm.
Interesting. Unique climate. Israel's 5 climate regions allow the distillery to craft and age unique whiskeys. Each region has a different impact on whiskey maturation. In sunny
Very.
Tel Aviv, the Angel's share is around 10% per year. By contrast, in the lowest place on Earth, the Dead Sea, where temperatures reach up to 50 degrees Celsius, the Angel's share is 25% per year, giving the whiskey strong and intense flavors.
Hmm.
M&H Classic Single Malt Whiskey is made using the finest ex bourbon casks and special red wine shaved toasted red char casks, giving it a light and balanced character. So some awards that M&H has won: 94 points at the 2023 Ultimate Spirits Challenge, World's Best Single Malt 2023 World Whiskey Awards,
Hmm.
and Brand Innovator of the Year 22 Icons of Whiskey. So,
It's pretty
a
good.
couple of awards. You ready for some tasting notes?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's hear about the tasting notes.
So on the nose, gentle vanilla sweetness followed by light oak and floral notes.
Hmm.
On the palate, light body, vanilla, caramel, and honey sweetness balanced by oaky notes and light black pepper spiciness.
All that with the black pepper spiciness, that's that throws everything off.
On the finish, short but delicate. The oak notes linger on the palate for a while with a nice light spiciness.
Okay. Okay.
So here again is the bottle up close. M&H.
Let's see. Does it have like a bee body?
Yeah, no, it is a bull, but it's just got the like
The
color
stripes?
schema on the body as if it was.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Okay. The front, the end that I thought was the stinger was actually the head of the bull.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And William says, so no peat and close kin to Highlands. Possibly. I guess we'll see. So the bottle says M&H Whiskey Distillery Classic Single Malt Whiskey, 46% alcohol by volume, made in Tel Aviv, 50 milliliter, which is about a double shot here in America. It says aged not less than 36 months. So what I like to always do here is give it a crack and sniff it straight out of the bottle first. It's very light. It's quite enjoyable, actually. Started with and will die with Scotch, but bourbon is a close second. I'm a big bourbon fan these days. I wasn't in the past, but I do agree Scotch whiskey is really good. Now my interest is piqued. So I like to take off my glasses here when I pour this into the glass because I very much believe you've got to get your nose up in there to get a good sniff on these. Again,
he gets all up in it, like all up in it.
and I like to save a little for later. So I'm pouring a little bit more than half of the bottle in here. But you've got to let it open up a little bit. You want to get your nose in. It's like whiskey drinking or whiskey tasting. It's not just for effect, right? Like it's not Fireball. You're not gonna just go shoot this. I guess you could, but then you're wasting.
You're wasting
Like
it.
it's like a nice wine. You want to take your time. You want to let it open up a little bit. You want to get your nose in there and smell it. You really want to. The whole point of having tasting notes is so you can try and have the experience.
Right. You
Now,
want
I will
to feel like you want to smell what they're telling you you're supposed to smell.
whole mouth.
Whole mouth feel.
I will couch that with I am not a sommelier.
Is that the same? Is that the same thing for whiskey as well?
I don't know, but I would imagine. I
mean,
know.
I'm sure there's like
that is really nice. It doesn't sting at all anywhere. It hits like you feel it. You feel that it's there, and it's like tingling on the back, like where the dingle hopper is. The uvula.
Yeah. Oh, it's a girl house.
Yes. Oh, that's nice. It is sweet though. So for those of you that like, sweet alcohols, this might be up your alley, just based off the scent. If you don't, then this probably isn't. But
yeah, that's something. That's one that I might, want to give a try.
And William does confirm it is sommelier for whiskey.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, I will say it's interesting. So I have my wife try all of these as well. So I usually leave a little bit in the glass and have her sip it. And she is not 100%, but she is really good at like calling out a lot of the stuff that's actually, called out in the tasting notes.
Nice.
So she might have the right palate for being
Sommelier.
a whiskey sommelier.
That would be crazy, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a sip.
Yeah, do that.
That is very sweet.
Is that's that honey and caramel, right?
So on the nose, they're saying vanilla sweetness followed by light oak and floral notes. I definitely pick up all three of those things.
Yeah, nice.
I think the floral notes is a little bit stronger than the rest. Um, let's face it, women have better palates than we do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, generally that's
True.
Then again, the ones that choose us, what does that tell you?
Look, it's not about.
I don't know you, William, but I mean,
the taste is totally different. It's just,
I guess
they like what they see apparently.
So on the palate, it says light body vanilla. So I get the vanilla. It says caramel. I'm not picking up caramel.
Okay.
Honey sweetness, definitely, I agree. And the oak notes and light peppery, it's there. It says spiciness, but it was almost like a shock sting. I was not expecting, because it is so sweet on the very tip of the tongue that the moment it hits anywhere beyond, it was like, "Arr!" But it was a nice bite in a good way.
Yeah.
I'm going to try a little bit more to see if I can get this finished. Hold on. Definitely oak notes lingering. So I always tell everyone the first sip of your whiskey is not what you should judge the whiskey on. Because the first sip is always going to be the shock. Your mouth is getting that taste explosion, and it's almost usually overwhelming.
So much.
It's the second sip and beyond.
Right.
And I also suggest when you're whiskey sipping, do not eat something or drink something aside from water beforehand, because it's just going to throw off any flavor profile.
Yeah.
William says, well, affairs of the heart are different beasts.
100%.
Yes, and James is absolutely a beast. That's true. So,
in my Christmas PJs.
Yes, I love your Black Santa Christmas PJs. Where'd you get those?
No, Cocoa Santa, bro.
That's right, Cocoa Santa.
Cocoa Santa.
Old Navy.
Old Navy, yeah. Thank you. I've had these for like what? These are like 3 years old now, I think.
Yeah, it's been a couple years.
Yeah, it's been yeah. So I got these from well, I guess it was from your family, for Christmas a couple years ago. So
yes,
yeah, I got them early because I got them when we went to Disneyland in November.
Was there an age statement on that?
Like how long it's been aged?
The whiskey is aged not less than 36 months.
Oh, okay.
So therefore, it is greater than 3 years old.
Nice.
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed this one.
Hey, man. Cheers.
L'chaim, since I'm drinking a Israeli whiskey.
Yes.
Drink till life. L'chaim. L'chaim to life.
Hey.
It takes a wedding to make us say, let's live another day. Oh, no, they're going to find
us. Stop. They're going to be coming after us now.
So definitely on that third sip, the oak is much stronger now.
Yeah.
Where the sweetness is cut back a little bit. So it again, for me, it's nice to sip on a whiskey. This is one that I feel like would probably be really good with whiskey stones, chilled.
Yeah.
But I definitely could see this as a casual sipping whiskey. I would put this in my top 5 right now.
Nice. And that last, just so you know, on that last sip that I had, I definitely got the strawberries. I got the pineapple. I got it all right there. Because I think next time, if I get something like this, I'm going to have to make sure I tilt it to get all the
fruit out.
Yeah, because I think it settled. It settled at the bottom. So I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, yeah, another great Podmas episode.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, we'll be back at 8 p.m. Pacific for our Fat and Black Connection live where we will talk about anything and everything.
Yeah.
Pulling up a little sneaky peek at some of the stuff we'll talk about. For those of you that have never watched before, give me just a moment. I'm pulling up what I've got going so far in the rundown. Hold, please. Okay, so I'm really pissed about this, and
What?
we're not going to go into it too much because I'm going to get really pissed about it, and we're going to talk about it tomorrow. But the Superman trailer is coming out Thursday morning.
Right after the show. Right.
So pissed about that. And William says, based on the climate, I am curious about that whiskey now. Aging in different climates is amazingly different. Absolutely.
Yeah, I've never heard of that before, and I didn't realize Israel had 5 different climates.
Yeah. William, I would say if you can find this M&H Classic, I would definitely suggest giving it a go. Bull Bumblebee.
Bulby.
But what do we got to talk about? Hold on. I've got, so like I mentioned, Superman's coming.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the What If episodes dropping on the 22nd.
Right.
They've announced the names of each episode.
Yeah.
We've got Karate Kid Legends trailer that dropped, which I didn't even know was coming, which stars Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio.
I think this is the first thing Macchio's been in besides Cobra Kai.
Yeah, probably. And that season 3 is finalizing here shortly.
Yeah.
Bluey, the movie, is happening.
Yo, that's going to be huge, bro.
I don't know if you've started watching. I told you should.
I've watched a few episodes. That show is lightweight hilarious.
Thank you, William. Appreciate you. And I appreciate your vibe. I like you joining in and talking with us.
Hey, man, definitely, man.
We're all about being interactive. Now, to be fair, you will watch future episodes of our Podmas that are not live.
Not live.
So,
it's going to be recorded. So
yeah,
some of them.
I'll just be honest.
I'm gonna try and get at least one or two more live ones in here. So
yeah, and it's easier on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So let me know if you're doing it, and we can do it together always.
For sure.
But Wednesday nights for sure. Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Pacific. We are here every time. Well,
most of
90+% of the time,
right?
And we go anywhere between 1 to 2 hours, just talking about different stuff, talk about life, and it's an interactive show. So,
yeah.
At the end of the day,
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. So just a sneaky peek at some of the things we'll be talking about tomorrow. But yeah, M&H. And what was yours called?
That was Montego Slay. It's very neon. Can't really see it too well.
Oh, it's Slay. I was wondering because
Slay. Not like
I was like, oh, was it a holiday?
No, yeah, like it's Slay. Yeah.
And
but like I said, they also spell cider Cyder.
William Zabka, he's the real hero of Cobra Kai. Sweep the leg, Johnny. I definitely enjoy him in Cobra Kai. I wasn't as impressed with him as a kid in the original film, but
because he didn't really have to do it. I mean, yeah, he was just kind of depending on which trailer you watch. There's the trailer where they make Ralph Macchio look like the bully.
Yeah. Is the Montego Slay a limited release or a shelfer?
I do not know. Like literally all the stuff. I went into the store and I was like, hey, just give me some of your popular stuff. And he asked me, do you want a cider? And I said, sure. And he threw it in there. So it was on the shelf. I don't know if it's going to be there like all the time, but it's very good.
Who makes it?
This one is Newtopia, Newtopia cider.
See, and this is one of the things about our normal show that's awesome is we can just go completely off the rails.
Yeah. Yeah.
So here's the website, checking it out. So Shop Newtopia, they do deliver. It's available in California, Nevada.
Okay. Cool.
Let's see. So they have a number of things. Chimea River. Ludicrous,
Ludicrous.
Sky High and Dry, uh, Blue Dream. So there's the Montego Slay, $18 for a 4-pack.
Yeah, it's really delicious though.
They got a variety pack. You should pick this up, James. You should order it.
What is that?
It's got the Sky High and Dry, Soiree Cider, Pog, and Chimea River. $15 for a 4-pack. That's
Say
not bad.
Pog.
Pog, yes.
Like POG, like the
old game we used to play as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a crazy man.
Yes, indeed. So shop Newtopia Cider, CYDER.
Yep.
Drinknewtopia.com is their website.
Okay.
If you are so inclined.
Check them out.
But it does sound like it's available probably all the time. It doesn't say it's like a special release or anything. So
maybe if they have one that's like, spelled, I'm not going to spell right now, but
one beer did you in, huh?
SLIGH.
SLEI.
Yeah, sorry. See, yeah, that's why I didn't want to spell. But no, not did me in, but it's just like I need spell check.
So William says you guys are West Coast based on the time you go on, making an assumption, and your assumption would be
you are 100% correct, sir.
Well, we're not West Coast, we're Nevada. So I'm in northern Nevada, up in Reno. You're in southern.
we're still in the west. We're in the Pacific time zone.
Yeah, but that's not West Coast. We're not on the coastline.
True, right?
We're inland.
So yeah. So I guess we are.
And I'm gonna guess William somewhere in the UK.
Is he?
I don't know, but that's my guess. One beer did you in, so cheap data.
Well, depends.
Where are you at, William? You got to tell us.
You in the UK or you?
We pulled back the veil of where we are in Nevada. Yeah, my gut is UK, but I guess we'll have to hope he tells us.
Yeah, even if he doesn't.
Just
we're glad you had this. We're glad you were here.
Indiana. Okay.
So that's 2 hours? 3 hours? No, 2 hours.
I think so. That would be
Mountain?
No, Central.
Is it Central? Oh yeah, so 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours.
I'm thinking. So it's 10:35 there.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us, man. Make sure you're here tomorrow, and
we'll be doing this again, drinking a beer and drinking whiskey.
Yeah.
That'll be our Podmas inside the podcast, if you will.
Yeah. We've started this whole podcast inside the podcast thing.
Yeah.
In this case, Podmas inside a podcast.
So you got anything else?
No, man. This is actually, you know what? So one of the things I will say, a lot of the drinks that I have this time around are definitely West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Last time it was a lot of East Coast because GiveThemBeer.com is based in Florida. So I definitely understand why that was. Like only one beer I had in there was West Coast, and that was from Oregon. But all of these pretty much have been from, the Mississippi West.
Or as they say, west of the Mississippi.
Yeah, right. West of the Mississippi. That's right. I was like, what is that term again? Yeah. So, you are East. Oh, you're Eastern? Dang. Where does Eastern time zone start?
He is the greatest. He is the fastest. He is the strongest. He is the EST of FABC.
I'm on my own.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about some wrestling tomorrow. I think
we do because did you watch? Do you watch Main Event and everything?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, we got to save that for tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll talk about some wrestling.
Wrestling.
All right. Say goodnight, James.
Good night, James.